With that, I'll turn things back to our next set of student presenters, where we'll get a new lens when we're thinking about digital health and therapeutics as a whole. So as I invite Pranjal Das and Lauren Tang to join us up front, I also wanted to say thank you to the team at the United States Pharmacopeia, who I believe is joining us virtually, for making it possible. And with that, I will turn things over to our student presenters.
Hello? Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Lauren Saladino Tang, and I'm a second-year pharmacy student. And I'm Pranjal Das, a second-year pharmacy student as well. And our special topics was exploring digital therapeutics with the United States Pharmacopeia, as broadly stated. So, who is USP? USP is an independent scientific nonprofit organization focused on building trust in the supply of safe and quality medicines. Medicines in the U.S. must meet certain legally established standards for quality before they can be sold. And many of these quality standards are developed by the U.S. Pharmacopeia and are enforced under law by the FDA. So with digital therapeutics being a breakthrough topic that helps treat diseases through improving direct patient behavior and remote monitoring, there are many opportunities for further explanation. Digital therapeutics encompasses a wide variety of mobile apps on the market, but can also present as software as a medical device, such as a VR headset. As the frontier of digital therapeutics continues to expand, a need for standardization of quality for DTX products has become necessary across continued product development, product assessment, regulation, reimbursement, and use in clinical settings. For the scope of our project, we have identified gaps in the digital therapeutics definitions and categorizations. So I was responsible for exploring gaps in the definition of digital therapeutics. Much of my focus surrounded the International Organization of Standards, also known as ISO, and their definition of digital therapeutics. So through literature reviews and utilizing key mesh terms on PubMed and web searches, we found DTX products in the US have not yet adopted a unified definition, standard, and expectations for quality DTX. Currently, there are multiple national standards and regulatory frameworks being developed spanning Europe to Asia, North America, including the International Medical Device Regulators Forum and the FDA, as well as other pharmaceutical companies like Sanofi, partnered with Dario, or Luinovia. These and other organizations vary in their definitions for quality DTX, and many still possess a framework that includes other forms of digital health, which can lead to inconsistencies in how DTX products are identified and classified. We were able to compile these similarities and disparities for USP standardization. So, due to this being a relatively new topic, I've completed a project on DTX categorization by looking into current literature and expanding upon this information by creating a research paper by outlining its introduction, methods, state results, discussions. So overall, I discovered that the current categories for DTX products include disease prevention, disease management and monitoring, and therapeutic intervention. Currently, there's a need to develop benefit category assignments for DTX products, given their FDA recognition as medication devices and parallel ability to perform in line with traditional pharmaceutical therapies. With this, the debate exists regarding whether to place these DTX products as medical, pharmacy, or a different pathway of the US FDA. Due to the current gaps within DTX, this project serves as an opportunity to fill these gray areas within the categorization of DTX products, and will further expand upon this topic to stakeholders and others as well. And we included these pictures here. The digital therapeutics providers, this just lists some of the companies that are developing different digital therapeutic products. So if you're ever interested, I also was given the opportunity to attend the AMCP conference and to talk with some of these companies about how they're developing their standards currently. So if you have any questions, please reach out after. So during the semester, we each conducted separate literature reviews to gather a landscape analysis of DTX to create a research paper to help fill in the gaps regards to categorization and definition of DTX products by having a research article. With this being a relatively newly investigated topic, there was a limited amount of sources to be used, but after creating our respective articles, we hope to help stakeholders with the standardization of products and to take the article we have written to roundtables and other stakeholders to see and hear their perspectives and views on the topic to help us gain more knowledge. And we would just like to thank our partners, Blaine and Yasmin and Robbie, for giving us an amazing opportunity to explore digital therapeutics. And if you guys have any questions, we're opening the floor. Thank you.
So everyone's invited. If you scan or follow along on the current form you have open to provide your roses, thorns, and buds, things that went well, suggestions for improvement, or questions you might have. We have a question in the back. Dr. Tom Nolan, and I can bring the mic to you. Buy some time.
Nice job, thank you. On the last slide that you just had that showed, yes, here, spring 24, where you say you're going to demonstrate potential for standardization. Can you tip your cards a little bit and shed some light on what that might look like?
So the question was asking, define what the standardization, like maybe what
ideas do you have for
what ideas?
Yeah, for standardization, what areas? One of the things that really stands out, which is really neat, is in one of your first slides, you illustrated a gap. And the gap is that the digital therapeutics are being assessed based upon what a traditional chemical-based therapeutics, right, like strength and purity. These are irrelevant with digital therapeutics, I think. So I'm curious how or what the gaps are that you're thinking about that could replace some of these parameters for standardization.
Yeah, I included the identity, strength, and purity. Those are potential gaps as well, but for the scope of our project, we've only focused on the definition and categorization. After speaking with the Digital Therapeutics Alliance that I included, I had the chance to meet with them, and they were talking about potential for these gaps, which included things like quality assessments of these products, which include for medications, we look at the strength. What does strength look like? What is the purity of a substance, such as an active pharmaceutical ingredient? Those types of things specific to a medication may not be applicable for these digital therapeutics, which is in itself a gap, so could lead or have potential for new developments. They're all inconclusive right now, but that's something we're looking to explore further.
Thank you for the question, and again to our presenters, if we could thank them with a quick round of applause.